Hi, this is Water and Air 1111. Thank you for watching another video of mine. Thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel and to my videos. And to everyone who's been coming to me for personal readings through my website and through Instant Go. And thank you to everyone who's made a generous donation to my channel, to my PayPal me link. If you would like to donate to my channel, the link is in the description. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this video. So this is going to be the messages from the Divine Feminine video. And basically, I feel like I've had a lot of things come up the last like 2 days or so in terms of like fear, anxiety. I'm not really sure if there were triggers, just the like fear, anxiety, and doubt coming up, and just kind of working through that, and then working to kind of detach from that and just detach kind of from twin flamey things, in the sense that I'm just trying to more focus on myself and less on the quote unquote reunion or event of that happening. So yeah, a lot of that's been coming up, so that's why I thought it would be nice for the midweek to be on messages from, you know, your divine counterpart, to see like what they are experiencing versus what you are experiencing. So, Divine Feminine, we're going to be using the Energy Oracle deck, the Crystal Visions Tarot deck, and the Rider-Waite deck. And lastly, if I can find the box, the Lenormand deck. So we're going to go through and see what messages are coming through that the Divine Feminine has about her journey and what's wanting to be relayed to the Divine Masculine. So what messages do the Divine Feminine Collective have for the Divine Masculine? Divine Feminine Collective. And just one other thing I wanted to mention while I'm shuffling. I feel like as we have all of these things, like fear, anxiety, and doubt come up, I feel like it's just another push to realize, and something I realized when I was walking home, is that like everything is like already laid out for what's going to happen. Like it's by design. I was listening to this song actually, and this is a tangent, and sorry if this is distracting to anyone, but I was listening to this song by Kid Cudi, and I remember I discovered it like maybe a month or so ago, or 2 months ago, but it's called By Design, and the lyrics of the song are all about how everything is by design, like the emotions and everything that goes into it, it's all happening because that's where you're supposed to be. That's what you're supposed to be experiencing. It's by design. So, I don't know. If you're interested in reading the lyrics, you can definitely Google it, Kid Cudi, By Design. And I didn't even realize it when I first started listening to it. So I was listening to the lyrics and I was like, this is exactly what I needed to hear. So, let's see, Divine Feminine Collective. What's going on? What are the messages Divine Masculine are being intended to receive right now? Okay. Action. Now this definitely makes sense to me, because I feel like a lot of Divine Feminine are being pushed to take action, are being guided to keep going, and this is part of the detachment thing that I know I've been feeling myself. You're needing to kind of take a step back from your counterpart and take action in your own right, to take action in your own life and not put anything on hold. There's no reason to wait up for anything, basically. So we have the action card here. So this first card is what's going on in the Divine Feminine's life that the Divine Masculine may or may not be aware of. Second card is what the Divine Feminine is having fear or anxiety about regarding the connection with the Divine Masculine. Third card is what the Divine Masculine is wanting to communicate to the what the Divine Feminine is wanting to communicate to the Divine Masculine. And lastly, the fourth card is what the Divine Feminine is wanting the Divine Masculine to remember. So I'm going to do it the same way I did for the Divine Masculine. I'm just going to shuffle and let the appropriate cards pop out. So the first card for what's going on in the Divine Feminine's life and journey that Divine Masculine may not be aware of is indecision. And I just want to start off by saying, let's look at the numbers. Indecision is an 8. 17 is action, which reduces to an 8. So it's literally like, this is the conflict. Am I going to take action? What is the action I'm going to take? How confident do I feel about taking action? How sure do I feel like my action will be successful? And again, like I was mentioning before, for Divine Feminine being guided and pushed to really take action in certain ways, whether it's towards their Divine Masculine or towards their job or career or family, to do anything, there's still a sense of being unsure if the action is really the correct way or not. Ooh, sorry. So let's get a clarification card for that indecision card. For what's going in the Divine Feminine life. Okay, so what is this indecision card about for the Divine Feminine? Temperance, balance. So there's some indecision, not knowing how to balance your life. And I feel like this balance has to do with really just like action you're supposed to be taking. It's like you're feeling guided to balance your life in a way that requires you to take action, but you're unsure if you should really make the moves in order for that to happen. Now the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So for some of you, Divine Feminine, part of your indecision may also have to do with being receptive, being open to your Divine Masculine or to any other suitor, but I'm getting more for your Divine Masculine. If your Divine Masculine has reached out to you or is reaching out to you around this time, some of you are feeling indecision about, do I accept this offer, this message from my Divine Masculine? Your intention is for the connection to be balanced, but you're really unsure like what's going to happen. You're unsure what type of action you should be taking in response to the outreach from your Divine Masculine. And for those of you who are not in communication with your Divine Masculine, it may also have to do with just being open to receive like a love offer or a message from someone who is not your Divine Masculine, but from a soulmate or just someone else. You're like, well, if I do this, then what is it going to mean for my Divine Masculine? If I do this, I still want that balanced connection with my Divine Masculine. I still want a balanced relationship in general, and I just don't know what type of action I should take. So let's get a clarification card for this Temperance, the balance. So we have the tulips and we have the casket. Look at this 8 again. We already have 3 8s, guys. Let me know if you've been seeing lots of 8s. I haven't, but I've been seeing lots of 17s, which add up to, which reduce to 8. So, yeah, something, just another sign of the connection. But with these two cards clarifying the Temperance card, it's literally like receiving an offer of something, receiving a gift of something, whether it's from your divine masculine or a potential soulmate, a potential suitor, and not knowing how to balance it, not knowing if you should receive, not knowing how you should receive this gift, if you should end things or if you should be open to it. It's like these are the extremes. When this Knight of Cups energy comes to you, do you accept it? Do you accept the gift? Or do you end the connection? You want balance, but you're unsure. It's almost like you're unsure of the motives. You're unsure where it's going to lead to. And the bottom of the deck is the Mountain. So it's an obstacle. It is something you're thinking about, Divine Feminine. Like, am I going to welcome my Divine Masculine back with open arms? Or am I just going to kind of shut him down and then, or not shut him down necessarily, but am I going to keep some distance because you're trying to maintain your own balance within? So let's get a clarifying card for the Indecision card. Indecision as the energy of the Divine Feminine right now. Yep, look. Temperance again. You want things to be balanced, but you're unsure of how to do so. So right now, Seven of Pentacles, you're just waiting it out and thinking. You're just waiting it out. You haven't made the decision. Ace of Pentacles. So some of you definitely have gotten an offer or will be getting an offer soon from someone, from your Divine Masculine, I feel. But it could definitely be just a soulmate who's coming to you with an offer, offering you this Knight of Cups, this emotion, this love offer. Sorry, that was my computer. But someone giving you this emotional offer, and it's just you need to decide. Some of you have not decided. What am I going to do? Am I going to go forward? Am I not going to go forward? So let's get a card for, oh, and bottom of the deck is Queen of Pentacles. So it's about equal reciprocal caring and exchange of energy. And you're like, well, do I need to exchange it in kind to whatever they say? Am I going to be open or not? So let's get a clarifying card for this Temperance. Temperance for the Divine Feminine. Okay, it's definitely your Divine Masculine. The Emperor. This is my Divine Masculine card. You're wanting to be balanced as your Divine Masculine's coming back, and you're feeling unsure about how to do it. The other card we have is the Tower. Yeah, so the other card, I was just looking at the card. The other card is the Tower, and I feel like it's like, I feel like something happens that shakes you up, Divine Feminine, and this is feeling like, this doesn't feel like a current energy read. This feels like something that's coming. This feels like a future energy, these cards. The Indecision is present going into the future. I don't feel like this has happened necessarily. But it's like something comes, something shakes you up, shakes you off your feet, almost like the reintroduction of your Divine Masculine. Your Divine Masculine shakes you off your feet, throws you off of balance, and then you're like, I'm trying to get balance, I'm trying to stay balanced, but you're offering me this gift. Do I really need to accept it or not? And bottom of the deck is the Ten of Pentacles. So this may be this may be especially relevant if you Definitely if your divine masculine is a fire sign. Also, you may be a earth sign, or your divine masculine an earth sign. So the second card is divine feminine. What you're feeling fear or anxiety about concerning your connection to the divine masculine. Yep. Door to personal healing and happiness. Now this connects to the temperance card for wanting balance. It's like, I've been balanced and now you're shaking things up. I want to stay balanced. Do I stay or go with you? Now with this as the fear and anxiety card, it's like, it's almost like when this tower event happens with your divine masculine, it shakes you up to the point where you're not sure if it's going to really turn out the way you want to. It's almost like you get used to being in your own schedule, separate, in your own kind of environment separately, that integrating the energy between the two of you in a single environment, you're like, well, is it going to work out? What's going to happen? And like, I've been doing my own mission, I've been on my grind, I've been working on that, and now that there's some type of union, then am I going to still stay on my path? Are you going to throw me off my path and like keep knocking me off my feet? This completely feels like a future reading, you guys. Let me know in the comments if you guys have already been experiencing this. Okay, so let's get a clarifying card for personal healing and happiness for what the divine feminine is feeling fear or anxiety about. I'm really interested to see what everyone's going to comment on this video. Yep, the Magician. You're worried if we go along together, am I going to stay on my mission, and am I going to stay on the path I'm supposed to be at? Is this going to work out? Am I going to be able to manifest the things that I want to manifest? Are we going to be able to manifest together? Queen of Pentacles again. So definitely could be some earth sign, divine feminine watching. This may feel especially appropriate for. So it's like you want to have the equal give and take, and you're wondering if, as your energies are integrated, and are you going to be able to continue to manifest the things you want, to manifest the happiness you want. So let's get a Lenormand card. What is this? Else is this Magician card about regarding fear or anxiety? Interesting. I think we got these same two cards for the divine masculine. We did get these same two cards for the divine masculine reading for this in a different position. But for you, divine feminine, we have the magnifying glass and we have the ring. So it's like you're literally looking into and overthinking and just thinking hard, looking in the details. Am I going to be able to get my personal happiness and healing as we integrate together? Am I going to be able to manifest the commitment the way that I want, in a way that feels positive and nurturing for me? You may have financial concerns, but it also is just about feeling like, are we taking a risk? Is this even going to work out? There's just a lot of, I feel like when this happens and as this starts happening, definitely let me know. I want to hear as you guys get into union. But this definitely feels like as you get into union, there's going to come a time where you're going to have to decide to, it's like deciding to make it work. Deciding to say, we've been living in the 5D connection separately, or 5D connection in separate 3D realities. that now when we have to bring it down to the 3D connection in our shared 3D reality, how can we make it work for the both of us? And that's where the doubt comes in. That final integration step, the doubt comes in of how to keep on your own path and keep on your own positivity in manifestation while still keeping balance. It just feels like balance is the thing. And remember, bottom of the deck is action. So it is about divine feminine, you deciding to take the action. It's like deciding to make the decision, to take the action to make this work. So let's get a clarifying card for door to personal healing and happiness as a place of fear and anxiety for the divine feminine. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so you're wondering if you're going to be able to stay as kind of dedicated to your mission, dedicated to your path once you guys are integrating your energies. And also, like, it's like, am I going to be able to stay emotionally balanced and caring and not have it turn into a codependent way? Because the Queen of Cups is caring and mothering, which is a good thing, but you also, with this door to personal healing and happiness, you've healed that, and you don't want it to become like this, where you are Queen of Cups in reverse, where someone can emotionally manipulate you or take advantage of you. And bottom of the deck is the Star. So again, you've healed this Queen of Cups energy. So you listen to your intuition and you stay on your guidance for your path. And you stay in a balanced, nurturing way. And you want to make sure that it stays that way. So let's get a clarification card for the Magician. Yep. Four of Swords. It's like, again, you've healed divine feminine, and you're wanting to know that after all of the healing you've done, that you're appropriately able to listen to your intuition and continue creating and manifesting your desires, including your desires for commitment, but also just your desires based on your own personal path. And it's almost like there's some fear that you'll become stagnant. There's some fear that you'll have all of this intuition and guidance, and somehow you'll become the Four of Swords, where you can't manifest what you want, where you're not taking action, where you're just in your mind, where you somehow go back a few steps. And the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands, and I feel like this is the divine masculine energy for this reading, where the Knight of Wands comes in, and I'm pretty sure we got this for the divine masculine reading as well, and they showed up as the Knight of Wands, I think. But the divine masculine coming in as the Knight of Wands, determined, passionate, ready to sweep you off your feet, and then the fear, anxiety is that you become stagnant and you're not listening to your intuition, and then you're not able to manifest the stability you want, and then you're not able to be this in this healing perspective. Okay, so let's go on to the third card. So divine feminine, this is what you are wanting to tell your divine masculine. Goddess of the Moon. Another intuition card, guys. And another 7. The numbers here have been interesting. Okay, so Goddess of the Moon. So divine feminine, you're wanting to tell the divine masculine that, I feel like this is a two-parter, almost like you're wanting to tell the divine masculine, I am the goddess of the moon, I am led by my intuition, but also telling your divine masculine that listen to your own intuition, listen to your own guidance, because I feel like that's also a part of the fear. It's like it's a fear that your divine masculine may not come back. It's like there may be some also fears when I'm getting that the divine masculine will come back to you unbalanced, and then that will knock you off your feet, And then you are like, well, if you don't come back correct, then I don't want to be unbalanced. I don't know if I should accept the offer. Is this going to be keeping me on the path that I'm supposed to be on? So let's get a card to see what this Goddess of the Moon card is about. The Hanged Man, Page of Pentacles. It's the bottom of the deck. So yeah, it's like you're wanting to tell the Divine Masculine that I'm still getting the two main ways, the two main perspectives I've just said. So like the Divine Feminine is saying the Divine Masculine, like, follow your intuition. That will lead you to a different perspective, a new perspective of spiritual growth, a new perspective where you know what is what, a new perspective that will lead to like a new potential opportunity for you. Also telling the Divine Masculine that, you know, I am the Divine Feminine. I am connected to my third eye, to my psychic intuition, and it allows me to see you in a different light. So let's get a clarifying card. What is this Hanged Man about? What is the new perspective coming through? Okay, so we have, I forget the name of this flower, but it's about peace, it's about healing. It could also be about family. Bottom of the deck is the key. Sorry about that. Bottom of the deck was the key. So let's get another card. What else is this Hanged Man card about? Okay, so it's about wanting to tell your Divine Masculine that he can find peace and like calm and clarity and serenity by looking at things in a new perspective and listening to his own intuition, to his own guidance. And that will also lead him to communicating. It's almost like let your intuition guide you to a new perspective on how to make your moves, how to take action, how to find this peace and clarity in your own life. But I also do feel like it is that on this journey, you do learn things about yourself, and you, as you heal yourself, it's like you do start looking at your Divine Masculine in a different way. You look at it through your own eyes because your eyes are his eyes. So you have a bit more compassion and understanding. So let's get a clarifying card for this Goddess of the Moon as what the Divine Feminine wants to tell the Divine Masculine. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands, Four of Cups, and the King of Wands. Okay, so this is related to the Goddess of the Moon card again for what the Feminine wants to tell the Masculine. And I feel like this is literally like Divine Feminine's message is, if you are unhappy and unsatisfied with your current situation, listen to your intuition and tap into the King of Wands energy, because that's where you're going to be able to be strong, be a leader, to take action and be successful. And that'll lead you to your new perspective and new situation in life. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands. So again, if you're feeling tired, Divine Feminine's message to the Divine Masculine is, if you're feeling tired and unsatisfied with the current situation, tap into your King of Wands energy. Take control. Take action. Listen to your guidance about how to do this. And let's get a clarifying card for this Hanged Man. For this Hanged Man, for Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. Okay, Queen of Wands. So it's not just take action and be that strong passionate energy with foresight and just strong with the boundaries and go after what you want, have a new perspective. Have the Queen of Wands perspective where you can accomplish your goals, where you feel like, yeah, I feel like Queen of Wands is just about knowing. It's like a different determination than the King of Wands. Queen of Wands is you can balance everything, you know, almost like being the mom with like 5 jobs and the kids, and you get everything done and you still look good doing it. It's like have that new perspective of yourself, Divine Masculine, to know that you can accomplish your goals. And that's going to bring you to this new opportunity, to this Page of Pentacles, to the message of a new opportunity. And this is a mirror with the Divine Masculine reading. So check that out if you haven't already. Okay, so the last card, Divine Feminine. What you want the Divine Masculine to remember going forward. Angel of Love. I mean, that's self-explanatory. You love your Divine Masculine. The love is still there, even if you will feel this sort of anxiety or any type of imbalance about what action to take with your Divine Masculine. You still have the love. The love is still there. So let's get a clarifying card for this Angel of Love card for what the Divine Feminine wants the Divine Masculine to remember. And this is like a line up with what I've been feeling as well, with the up and down energy, with fear and doubt. So Seven of Pentacles. We have a lot of Pentacles and Wands here, and also some Cups. Bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. So it's like, even though all of this happened, Divine Feminine, it's telling the masculine, I still have so much love for you. I'm still holding on to you. I still want to have this foundation with you. I'm evaluating things on my side connected to this indecision card about how to take action, but I'm still here. I'm still here. So let's get a clarification card for the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Clarification card for the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, Divine Feminine, you're still, even though everything has happened, you still have love for your Divine Masculine. You will still be essentially waiting. Although I don't want to say actually waiting, but you will still be always have some thought of your Divine Masculine. What else is this Seven of Pentacles about? The other Divine Feminine card. And we have the Cross, which is about worry. So you may have times, literally have times where you're worrying, where you're sitting and you're worrying about your Divine Masculine. But you're still there. And you realize the key is love. The key is to not worry. So you're telling the Divine Masculine that, you still have a love for him. You're still here. There's still opportunities. Because Seven of Pentacles is also evaluating for the future. So you still think of him, you still think of your Divine Masculine as a part of your future. Even though sometimes it may cause you to be a little bit stressed out or worried. Okay, so let's get a clarifying card for Angel of Love. Yeah, Knight of Cups. You still want to have your divine masculine come and offer you his cup of love, because literally you have your own cup of love for him. And Six of Cups, you want this happy memories of love and happiness and nostalgia with your divine masculine. Bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups, another connection to the divine masculine message reading. So your wish is to literally have your divine masculine come back and to have that reuniting with him, because you still feel all of the love towards your divine masculine. And to clarify, the Seven of Pentacles is the Strength card. So, and look at the 8. It's another 8. So it's like, even though sometimes it feels like you're sitting and nothing's happening, you are still thinking and wanting to have your divine masculine in your life. And even though sometimes it does make you worry, you are being strong and you are just kind of pushing through, because you do want the Eight of Cups. You are being strong because you know this Eight of Cups is coming. Okay, so that is the reading for messages from the Divine Feminine to the Divine Masculine. I hope this was helpful and it resonated. Let me know in the comments. I definitely feel like some of this energy hasn't happened yet. Some of this is coming up, and it's probably coming up soon because it's coming through now. Especially for the indecision, door to personal happiness, those feel more like it's something that's coming up. It's something that's coming up, I think. But let me know, because this is a general reading, so this may have already happened for you, or may just be starting to happen, or will happen soon. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you're interested in a reading. Then you can go to my booking site, which is in the description box. My Instago is also linked there if you just need a quick tarot reading. And if you'd like to donate to my channel, my PayPal me link is there as well. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.